know we ain't been here in a long time talking to y'all. Trust me, I understand. But we about to start uploading on our Black Men Rising Movement channel. But I want to do a reintroduction into who we are, what we stand for, and what we do. So, Black Men Rising Movement is basically a movement that was started by me and some of my brothers after we went through the whole college phase and the college situation. Basically, we went to college. Most of us went to the same college, and long story short, everybody wasn't prepared for college, right? So, excuse me, we got pushed along through high school, went to college, dropped out, came back home, to jobs that pay minimum wage, which in Louisiana, we have the federal minimum wage, which is $7.25, which ain't hitting on nothing. You can't do nothing with that, you know. So basically, reality started to set in for myself as I tried to find a job and navigate life and try to figure out what is it that you want to do with your life? What do you want to do? Figuring that stuff out, that process of not letting stereotypes and falling into certain traps get you, right? Navigating that stuff. But basically, I went full Avengers mode and went recruited the guys who I went to high school with to start up this movement. And we got together and we came up with Black Men Rising Movement. And it wasn't hard either. None of us went to school for this. None of us went to school to start up a program for black men and nothing like that. This was all organic as far as like what we wanted to do. So once I got the guys together, man, we said like what's some things, what are we trying to tackle, formally. And I say formally because you can put stuff down on paper, and putting stuff down on paper and having a mission and a vision shows that you're organized. That's 110% true. However, we don't fight fair. Yeah, for the people who need to see stuff on paper, and for the people who value things in a certain format, we got that for you. But for all intents and purposes, we don't fight fair. Our mission statement may be centered in mentorship, but you gotta believe me when I tell you we'll be the first ones on the front lines when it's time to do something that's beneficial to our people. And so we sat in the room, and healing was the center of what we do. We knew healing was important. We knew healing was like where it was at. And when I say healing, I think about the conditioning of black men as far as masculinity and kind of being these emotionless beings, and we way more than that. And it's not an attack on masculinity, and to say that we have emotions too. And in fact, when you think about it, when black men are internally having a struggle and they've been conditioned that their struggle means weakness, then you asking for something to happen. You asking for for that person to go find a way to cope with that, and find a way to deal with that. And so we've seen that all too much in our lives, where we have black men who don't know how to articulate their pain, don't know how to articulate how they feeling, and it does way more harm than good, and it's just a tradition that needs to be broken, and I want to be a part of breaking that. That's not cool for us. That don't do nothing for us. That don't help us in no type of way. We are human beings before anything else, and so we definitely need to be in a space where we can talk and heal and articulate. And that's what Black Men Rising Foundation is, where you take black men and we sit in our healing circle, which we call the village. We sit in this healing circle called the village, and we have lessons, curriculum that we develop, our curriculum. We don't want to do what nobody else. Don't want to do what we do. Authentic engagement. We developed that curriculum, and our mentees that we have a ranking system that we put them through. It's 3 ranks, right? Rank 1, rank 2, and rank 3. So I was saying is I was saying is learn it, teach it, do it. And if you listen, each phrase describes the ranking, right? So rank 1 mentees come through the program, and they're taught the lessons in a 10-week span from the rank 2 mentees, right? So, and they're all like, you know, and it's all type of other stuff that goes into, you know, what we do. So learn it, you learn, you teach it, and then you do it. And we want to get to the point where our mentees develop, you know, plans for what they want to do, like what they want to go out there and execute, like what, you know, what are you trying to do, and tell them that they could do it. You know, more times than not, some of us live in conditions and communities where like that dream got to get put to the side, and you got to go and make a move, and you got to go make it happen. You know, and for us, we want to be able to be a tool where young men who want to act, young men who want to do whatever they want to do, we can be a tool for them to go ahead and exercise that. I think what you see in well-resourced communities is that kids are allowed to make mistakes. Kids are allowed to say, that don't work for me. Don't really happen in low-income communities. It's like one and done. You need to have that shit figured out right then and there before you even try it. So for us, we want to be that tool for these guys to be able to, you know, to be able to do those things, you know. But we believe in authentic engagement. So this is not the place. This is not the respectability politics place over here. I'm sorry. If you want to have your kid in a program that's more centered around respectability politics, by all means, Wakanda. This is not that place. So we have so we not the program that tell kids don't curse. Cursing is bad. No, like, first of all, if you want to really challenge things and activate critical thinking skills, you go into the why.
Black Men Rising, like what I see different in this program that I do in the other program is I don't have to put a false image on myself to be a part of this program, or I don't have to, you know, come dressed in a suit and tie or fresh haircut or, you know, loafers. I come comfortable, and I'm welcome comfortable. So whatever I bring to the table is what they allow. Like, you know, it's not no set rules or, you know, ground rules how I'm supposed to look, or not even how I look, how I came up, you know, my skin color, you know, what type of guy I am, the slang I have, all that really play a role in Black Men Rising. You know, comfortable, me being out the streets type stuff like that, all that, they fine with that, you know. And their objective is to take me out the streets and put me in a business, you know, make sure I'm on the right path.
The why is shit. You don't just say something's bad because it's a social construct, or because the world sees it this way. Because if we want to be frank, the world put laws in place every day that people that we're supposed to follow, that's bad, right? Like, I mean, come on, like marijuana, and I don't even smoke weed, but let's be super clear. No matter what side of the fence you stand on, cigarettes have been linked to cancer. Marijuana ain't been linked to nothing but you eating all the food out my refrigerator, or going to sleep, or asking me some real questions. So we don't do that over here, right? We have a bro code that we abide by. It's our code of conduct. It's our accountability. It's the way we hold ourselves accountable. And so we're not that place that just tell black men, pull your pants up, cut your hair low, and then you'll succeed. That's bullshit. You know, like I said. But if that's what you want, there got programs out there for that. Not us. We believe in relationship building trust. I don't care what you do. The foundation has to have trust and relationship building in it. Our mentees are not going to come into our program and just open up to us because we have the title of mentor. That's nonsense. That's stupid. You have to build trust and relationships with these young men for them to value what you're saying, and vice versa. So just because you have the title of mentor does not mean you can't learn. Our mentees come in every day and they educate us on stuff that we need to learn about. And so when you have that type of relationship, then it's easier for you to move forward and build towards the type of future you want to have. And for us, we want these young men to be the cornerstones of their communities. We want them to be proud of where they come from. We want them to go out and excel and achieve, you know. And you have to start with healing because they have trauma. You have to start with healing. And then we have to advocate for our mentees. We got to show up to the schools. We got to show up where we need to show up. We got to flip tables, you know, because the accountability already in place. Oh, trust me, the world gonna hold us accountable. I promise you, we ain't gotta worry about that part. But then you also want them to have to go in figuring out what they want to do and put them on their first pass to success. That's what we want to do, and that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna continue to do. And so I just wanted to, make this video just to say we back. We about to upload consistently. If you have any questions about Black Man Rising Movement, I'm gonna have the website in the link below. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe to our channel, and please, after you watch this video, this probably 10 minutes and some change video, if there's anything that you want to add to the conversation, if there's any topic that you would like for us to discuss on this channel, leave a comment. We'll discuss it. We'll have more videos coming up with our mentees, or whatever. But whatever the conversation is, whatever the questions is, leave a like, leave a comment. Wakanda.
Like the sun on the desert's horizon, like the phoenix from the ashes, like Jesus from the tomb. I am my own man, unstoppable. I say my own man, invincible. I am not one in a million, but we are one of millions, many millions strong. I am the cop who cares. I am the preacher called. I am the artist with the vision. I am the addict recovered. I am the father present. I am a black man rising. I said I am a black man rising.